beautiful. We're reading in A Course in Miracles in the text, chapter 30, the new beginning, section 13, Changeless Reality, paragraph 3. What is temptation but a wish to make illusions real? It does not seem to be the wish that no reality be so. Yet it is an assertion that some forms of idols have a powerful appeal that makes them harder to resist than those you would not want to have reality. Temptation, then, is nothing more than this: a prayer, the miracle, touch not some dreams, but keep their unreality obscure and give to them reality instead. And heaven gives no answer to the prayer, nor can a miracle be given you to heal appearances you do not like. You have established limits. What you ask is given you, but not of God, who knows no limits. You have limited yourself. It's a really interesting concept. I'll pause here and say it's a really interesting concept that when we want to make some illusions real, because they're like our favorite or pet illusions, we're limiting ourselves. Because God knows no limits, and God also isn't going to make an illusion real. Paragraph 4. Reality is changeless. Miracles but show what you have interposed between reality and your awareness is unreal and does not interfere at all. The cost of the belief there must be some appearances beyond the hope of change is that the miracle cannot come forth from you consistently. For you have asked it be withheld from power to heal all dreams. There is no miracle you cannot have when you desire healing. I'm going to read that sentence again because it's very pivotal to this teaching, these principles. There is no miracle you cannot have when you desire healing. But there is no miracle that can be given you unless you want it. Truly. Choose what you would heal, and he who gives all miracles has not been given freedom to bestow his gifts upon God's Son. When he is tempted, he denies reality, and he becomes the willing slave of what he chose instead. I'll pause here and say tempted to deny reality and to instead worship an idol or a false belief. Because reality is changeless, is a miracle already there to heal all things that change and offer them to you to see in happy form, devoid of fear. It will be given you to look upon your brother thus, but not while you would have it otherwise in some respects. For this but means you would not have him healed and whole. The Christ in him is perfect. I'll pause here for the day. We'll be done here for the day. And I just want to reflect on this a little bit, how profound and beautiful this is. We learn in A Course in Miracles that appearances deceive, and that everything is either saying, I love you, or crying out for love. Yet the Christ in him is perfect, and the Christ in you, beloved, is perfect. And that is your true self. And so rather than fighting with delusions, we look past the nightmare, we look past the lies at the true self. And we apply this for ourselves and to everyone, with no exception. If we go down to the end of this, the last sentence in this section, it says, as he is healed, are you made free of guilt, for his appearance is your own to you. And this goes back to the psychological reality that how we judge others is how we're going to judge ourselves. And as we condemn others, we condemn ourselves, because we are all have those same aspects in us that everyone else has in the collective unconscious. And it talks about it in A Course in Miracles, that there is only one consciousness. So you can't condemn parts without condemning the whole. And we can look at someone lost in a nightmare with compassion rather than judgment or grievance. The Christ in him is perfect. Is it this that you would look upon? then let there be no dreams about him that you would prefer to seeing this. So we're not going to secretly harbor a desire to see the guilt in others. We're not going to secretly harbor that desire anymore. We are setting the prisoners free, and as we set them free, we set ourselves free. Thank you, beloved. Thank you for being here. I'll see you soon. Mwah.